What's up everyone? So in my previous video I showed my latest pickups for the Thor Ragnarok figures from Marvel Legends, and in that video I mentioned I have plenty of other Marvel Legends figures that I have never shown on camera before. So today I decided to dig all of them up and show you guys which one I own. Also, there's going to be a wide variety of different figures that I'm going to show in the same video. So there's going to be a few DC stuff, there's going to be some Aliens and Predator stuff from NECA, so I'll show those too. And when I'm all done with that, I'm going to do a recap of all of the other Marvel Legends figures that I've shown already in my earlier videos. So I'm going to get the unseen stuff out the way first, and then I'm going to show all the old stuff that I own from Marvel Legends when they were owned by Toy Biz, of course, but now they're owned by Hasbro. So let's go through them all here. I have a Carnage figure here from one of the Spider-Man series. Also one of my favorite characters. I have I think it's 14 of the Maximum Carnage comic books, and I also own the video game for Sega Genesis, as well as the other video game that came out for Sega Genesis that dealt with symbiotes. I think it's called Separation Anxiety, so I have that one also. Alright, I'll show that off the back if you want to see that. There's also a variant of him where you get I think that's the ultimate version. I'm not sure, but I love this version. Alright, get him out the way. I have two Captain Americas here. There we go. And I'll show up the back from two different Build-A-Figure series. Alright. Now this is the other Thor I was talking about in my previous video when I was showing you guys the Thor Ragnarok one, because I was saying I was on the fence about buying this guy when I already own a Thor, which is this one, and he looks so much cooler. But that's because he's directly right from the comic books, and this is the movie version, of course, but they're both awesome. They're both equally awesome. By the way, I don't know if I will get around to getting the rest of these to build that Gladiator Hulk. It's tempting. Here, I'll show you the Hela figure I have here also. She comes with the arm piece of the Build-A-Figure Hulk, sorry. Alright, so yeah, I already showed those two in my previous video. So, yeah. Here's the other Thor I was talking about. The mighty Thor. And if my camera could focus, thank you. There we go. Alright. Moving on. We have, what was this character again? Is it Songbird? Mockingbird. I don't know why I'm thinking of Songbird, but yeah, it's Mockingbird. Come on, camera. There we go. And that comes with the Build-A-Figure of the Red Skull Onslaught figure, which I really wanted to complete, because I love Onslaught. Well, I love his design, rather. Alright, so here's Demolition Man right here, and here's Iron Man Mark 43 from Avengers Age of Ultron, I think. Right, I'll turn those around. Oh, by the way, guys, I also have some Top Cow figures from Marvel Legends. Well, I don't know if I should call them Marvel Legends, but they're from the same company, and I'll show you that in a little while, after I get most of these Marvel stuff out the way. Alright. Oh yeah. This was a Red Skull figure that came in this package. That is what he's supposed to look like right there, if I could try to focus on that. There we go, right? But what I did is I took him out of the box and I customized his head with Ghost Rider's head. So once again, sorry for the blurriness. There we go. So that head was on this body, and I took it off, painted it red, and gave him a cooler looking head for this customized Red Skull figure. And this is the one that originally was on this body right here. I just put him on Ghost Rider's body, but I like this head a lot more. It looks so much more awesome. Alright, so get those out the way. I have a loose Phantom X right here, also from Marvel Legends. Alright. Taskmaster and Dr. Doom and Silver Surfer. And I believe these Fantastic Four figures was part of a Build-A-Figure set. That's right. Yep. You could build Ronan the Accuser. And I also have another Dr. Doom from Marvel Select, so I will show that a little bit later. Alright. And of course, there is Marvel Legends Hulk from Avengers Age of Ultron. I also have multiple other Hulk figures. I have the original Marvel Legends one that came with the first series with the Build-A-Figure of Galactus. And I have many others. I also have some loose ones for some comparison in this video. Right here, here's another old Marvel Legends one that I own. I'll try to set them up right there like that. And I have the Marvel Selects one right here from the first Avengers movie. Yeah, notice the difference between all three. Of course, the Marvel Selects are always, or sometimes, quite bigger than the Marvel Legends figures. Alright, so that's multiple Hulks right there for you guys to view. And yeah, I have, still have this guy in the box. This giant sized Galactus from the Marvel Universe series. If you don't know about the Marvel Universe series, they are basically the smaller 3-inch versions of Marvel Legends. But now they decided to call them Marvel Legends instead of Marvel Universe, so just a change of name, I guess. And he pushed the button on his chest and he says different phrases and he lights up in his eyes and there. So that's pretty cool. Love this guy. This is the second Galactus that I own. The first one is the Build-A-Figure one that comes with the, I think the first wave of Marvel Legends. That one is, I have never opened. I kept them inside the box, which I will show much later. Alright, moving on to some more unseen collectibles from my collection. Some Spider-Man figures from Toy Biz. So I have both here, Hobgoblin and Demogoblin. Or actually, no, this is Hobgoblin, but he looks like Demogoblin from the Maximum Carnage Spider-Man comics that I remember. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Venom, one of my most loved characters from the Spider-Man universe. Well, him and Carnage, really, with the giant symbiote there in the back. There you go. You could trap Spider-Man in there, as shown on the back of the package. But yeah, a lot of these I just never opened and never shown before, so that's why I'm doing this video now. Alright, some more. Let's bring them all in. This is the Marvel Selects version of Dr. Octopus. He comes with a Spider-Man figure in there, or I should say Ultimate Spider-Man. I'll show you the back of that. And as I mentioned before, some of these Marvel Selects action figures are actually much bigger than Marvel Legends figures, but I think they focus more on detail than articulation. Whereas Marvel Legends are the masters of articulation when it comes to Marvel figures. Alright, so here is my second Dr. Doom that I was talking about. You can switch his hand there with that urn. He comes with a throne. And I'll bring back the other Dr. Doom in the frame so I could show you guys that side by side. I kind of like the look of this one more. But this one is pretty cool still. And And I'll turn that around. There you go. And some more Hulk figures. Who would have figured? Ha! So I have a Mecha Hulk here, which comes with a mini gargoyle figure there. I don't know how many of you guys knew about this. He was super rare back in the days. This is back when Walmart was constantly fully stocking up on their Marvel Legends stuff, and I would often find like rare figures on the shelf, and I would usually buy them. And Abomination here. The original Abomination, where you could build Onslaught. And I can't believe I almost forgot to show this guy, my Thanos from Marvel Selects. He comes with the Infinity Gauntlet there, and Lady Death, where you could put a face on her skull face there. The OG Thanos, the original Thanos. Always loved this figure. This figure is such a beast because this guy is really huge and he does weigh a few pounds. Let's bring in this 2-pack. Did I already show that? I can't remember. Anyways. So yeah, that makes the 3rd Marvel Legends Captain America I own. Here's the other ones. But yeah, I can't remember if I showed this in the beginning of the video, so sorry if I'm showing it again. But yeah, this 2-pack is extremely rare, and once again, this is an unopened, mint condition inside the box. There's a cool 2-pack there you can get of Kingpin and Daredevil. There's a Hulk and Leader 2-pack, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this one is extremely rare. Alright, so I think now I'm done showing all the Marvel stuff. So let's move on to Top Cow and Dark Horse stuff. Alright guys, so this is the Pit Build-A-Figure series from Legendary Comic Book Heroes. Basically another version of Marvel Legends, or I think it's from the same company, but here is the Super Patriot figure, and I think I have the variant with his mask. Yep, both Super Patriots right there. And the reason why this is called Pit series is because you could build that awesome looking guy right there. Each figure comes with a piece of that figure, that gigantic Pit figure. Alright, so there you go. Both figures of Super Patriots. Witchblade here, which comes with the upper torso of Pit. I'll turn that on the side so you can see him. How awesome and massive he looks. Looks pretty damn awesome. And Ripclaw right here. Witchblade was big during the 90s, along with Darkness. Yeah, her and Darkness were a big deal in the mid to late 90s. And Spawn. Spawn was awesome. I miss Spawn. So here we go, Madman and Judge Dredd. Yes, I own a Judge Dredd figure. There we go. And I do own Savage Dragon with his white shirt on there. I think there's a variant you can get without his shirt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. There's another Savage Dragon out there who's topless. Alright, so here's just a tiny bit of NECA stuff that I don't think I've shown you guys before, but I do own the Wolf Predator from Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Once again, NECA made these, and as always, NECA does a fine job on movie licensed figures. Alright, and I also own the Alien Warrior and Preda-Alien right here. Get a close-up of them. Right, and there's Hybrid. That's what it says on the box. Hybrid. Pretty much everyone knows him as the Pred-Alien. Alright, so let's move on to some DC items. Alright, so, as you can see, I'm not just a fan of Marvel, but I love DC stuff as well. These are the multiverse figures. These three right here, the armored Batman, Batman, and Superman. Those three are from the Batman v Superman series. This Wonder Woman, however, this is from the Wonder Woman series. This was a Toys R Us exclusive because she doesn't have like that cloak on her, as I will show on the back here. Yeah, this is from the Wonder Woman series because it comes with the Build-A-Figure of Ares. And if I turn these to the side, you can see that these are from the Batman v Superman series. Or the back, as you can see, because they had the Build-A-Figure of Batman's grappling gun. Alright, so here are three figures from the Batman Arkham Knight series. I have Red Hood, Batman himself, and Arkham Knight, which is, you know, pretty much Red Hood. If you played the game, you know they are the same characters. Slight spoiler alert right there. But it's been a few years since the game's out, so I would figure you would already know that by now. I do have a Arkham City version of this Batman, but he's loose and he's in my room somewhere, but I'm not gonna go get him because I want to move this video along quickly. Yeah, these were actually the DC Multiverse figures before they start calling them DC Multiverse. But yeah, movie masters of Batman and Joker from The Dark Knight, still in their original package. Right there. I do have some more movie masters, but they're all open. The ones I did open was Superman from Man of Steel, Jor-El, and General Zod here. Yeah, but they're no longer called movie masters, they're called DC Multiverse, because I guess they upped the quality on the figures and I guess upped the price as well, because they're like almost $20 a piece. And of course I have the Justice League here. Well, this is the new 52 Justice League set, which comes with Aquaman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, The Flash, and Cyborg there. There are two other sets that you can buy, I believe. One is the Jim Lee set, and there is a DC Rebirth set, if I'm not mistaken. But they made two other sets exactly like this, but from other versions of DC Comics. So yeah, there is I think a Jim Lee one out there. And there's a DC Rebirth. I'm gonna have to look that up and correct myself in this video if I'm wrong. But yeah, here's another set here, which comes with Black Manta and some other characters. Those are also from New 52. I think. But yeah, as for the live action movie that's coming out, I might give it a chance, see how it does. I don't know. I went to see Wonder Woman, loved it. Hated pretty much every other one that came out before Wonder Woman. Not Man of Steel. I actually like Man of Steel, but I did not like Batman v Superman, and I did not like Suicide Squad at all. But Wonder Woman, hey, I liked it a lot. So we'll see how Justice League does. With all these re-editing and reshoots that they're doing, I'm getting kind of worried. Alright, so I think I am all done here, showing all the new stuff that I never shown you guys before on camera. So what I'm going to do now, take the camera in my room and walk you guys through the older Marvel Legends figures that I already shown before in the past. Also, I'm showing it for any new subscribers out there who might not know I actually own those figures, so let's go. Alright guys, so if you may or may not know already, here are all of the figures I've shown already in the past that I kept hanging on my walls for pretty much many years. But yeah, that was Doctor Strange. I have Man-Spider here, Venom, Professor X, and Nightcrawler, Hulk up there, the original Bullseye from the Daredevil comics, the original War Machine, Deathlock right here, and yeah, these are all These were like my first ever set of Marvel Legends figures that I ever collected that came with the Build-A-Figure of Galactus there. And over here I have Apocalypse, the original Vision, and these are Build-A-Figure set of Apocalypse. So this was like my second set that I started collecting from Marvel Legends, but I have Bishop right there, Iron Fist, which I wish he looked like that in a Netflix series. Please give him his costume because he looks so much cooler with his costume. Wolverine here. I have Maestro. There we go, looking awesome with his beard. X-23, Sasquatch, and that's not a Marvel Legends figure, but way up here is a Spawn figure. That was like back when I was like such a super fan of Spawn, and I still sort of am. I still love Spawn. And over here I have an Iron Man, a Deadpool. This is the first release of Deadpool from Marvel Legends back when they were owned by Toy Biz. Recently they just released another Deadpool figure, which also comes with the switchable head, but this is the first release. Colossus, of course. Juggernaut. Up here, move my Dreamcatcher out the way. The first release of Magneto. And of course, Omega Red, which I wish they would have put him in one of the X-Men films already. Jeez, can we see Omega Red fight Wolverine? But I guess we can't until they do a reboot. Mr. Sinister, Spider-Man. This is also my third completed set I fully have for the Build-A-Figure. And the Build-A-Figure is Sentinel. But yeah, there's Cyclops up there. Mystique, Angel, I really want Archangel, and Black Panther. I hope he looks like that by the end of the movie next year. Alright, so that is it for all of the Marvel Legends figures that I've previously shown, and of course in the beginning of this video I've shown you guys all of the unseen ones that I've kept stored away in my storage boxes, never to see daylight until this day. Down here is just a few books and comics, and of course the Affinity Gauntlet. Yeah, there we go, there's the other gem. But alright, that completes this video. I will see you guys in my next video, which is going to be an unboxing for a video game. It's going to be for an extremely old video game that they brought back for PS4, and it comes with some neat little stuff, but it's for retro fans, so look out for that if you are a retro gamer. Yeah, I think I've shown all I wanted to show. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later.